Hi. Hello. Sorry for ghosting you. Okay, I have to set this down. It's too hot. It's entirely too hot. We don't have a coaster. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So, sorry for ghosting my channel for just a little bit. But I think we're back now, theoretically. Some things have changed. If you have noticed, we have a new name. So what was previously Life of Projects is now Books, Strings, and Things. So I'll get into that in a little bit. We'll have some of the same content that you are used to if you've been here before. And if you've not been here before, then this is an odd place for you to be starting, and I'm really sorry, but welcome. Glad you're here. Definitely click that subscribe button and don't forget to like this video if you do enjoy it. But at any rate, so I did drop off the face of YouTube for a little bit. Part of that was stress. Part of that was probably a little bit of depression. We're working through the things, mental health. And part of that was a little bit of burnout and just a lack of motivation to do the activities that I'd previously had on this channel. So I was kind of exploring other avenues of creating and making things that I just didn't really feel like fit into this channel. But if I want to continue this channel, then we need to expand the space and include more of the things that I'm doing. So that's how we ended up here, and that's why I kind of like disappeared for a little bit. But we're back. I am doing a little bit of a rebrand. So let's get into that. I will go over kind of where I've been, what I've been up to, but instead of me just sitting here talking to you, let's do a little bit of a video montage with a voiceover so that you can see the things instead of me just saying the things at you. Does that sound good? You don't have a choice because that's what we're going to do. So let's go. Let's go do that. Okay. As you know, I really cannot focus on just one hobby or thing or project. That's just not me. If you've watched this channel, then you know that. It's not who I will ever be. So we're just going to dispel that idea right off the bat because variety is basically what I need in my life to function. So because of that, I need to share more than just textile arts with you sometimes because, especially during the summer, I just kind of put those to the side. I mean, props to the people that can be knitting in July, but I just can't. Like the sweater project I was working on. Yeah, no, we are still roughly at the same place. I mean, I've separated for the shoulders, but that's about it. And the sock, well, I did finish one, but that's also about it. We're halfway down the leg on the other. We'll get there eventually, but I really haven't been working on those very much during these last couple of months. So because I need to be able to have content when I do not feel like doing anything textile related, it makes sense to shift over to something more lifestyle focused. That way I can do weekly vlogs, travel vlogs when I'm traveling for work, and just a little bit of my life in New England, and also still include that craft content that you already know. And then if you've been here before, you may remember that I had added a few bookish things in occasionally. So I'm going to continue to include what I'm reading. I've got an upcoming book haul that I'll be sharing with you and some more bookish things. And I've also started sharing some bookish stuff over on my Instagram, which also had a little bit of a rebrand as well. But the biggest change, what I've mainly been doing for the past few months and why I ghosted you, is because I picked up painting again. I honestly had not picked up any kind of paint medium in years, more years than I really want to like count. Let's not do that. But when I was finishing my graphic design certificate earlier this year, one of the professors really encouraged us to start a daily sketchbook practice because a lot of those skills translate into graphic design. So I started my sketchbook and kind of fell down a rabbit hole. I started following some artists on Instagram and TikTok, and I discovered urban sketching, and I absolutely fell in love. Okay, so a little bit of background might help. So all the way back in high school, again, more years than we're really going to think about right now, we had, you've got your units on figure drawing and then all different types of medium, pottery, whatever. When we did the unit on perspective drawing, I absolutely loved it. I completely fell in love. It made sense to me. I loved 2-point perspective. I loved the rulers and the lines and everything about it. I just absolutely loved it. However, at the time, I thought the only thing that you could really do with perspective drawing was architecture. So I just kind of stopped because I knew that was too much detail. That was not something that I really wanted to get into. So I just kind of put it down after high school and drew occasionally. I had a sketchbook for most of college, but nothing really serious. But I really didn't go back to any perspective drawing because I just didn't know what the point of that was. So yeah, when I started my sketchbook recently and started following different things on Instagram, I found urban sketching and it turns out that using perspective is a thing and people like that style of art. And for travel sketching, which I travel a lot already, that's really cool. Like that is right up my alley. So I completely dove in, and we have an amazing art store in a town close to me, and they had all the supplies I could possibly want. We bought entirely too many things, probably. So I picked up both watercolor and gouache and started dabbling and seeing what I could do. And a couple months later, I'm now part of the artist collective that store supports. And that art store also has a gallery, and I had a piece displayed in the gallery for the past 3 months. So I was really excited that my art made it into the show, and I've got several other things upcoming with that, including some commission pieces of bookstores for a friend, so that's really exciting. So there will be quite a bit of art and sketchbook content on this channel, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so that about sums it up. I mean, my life is still full of projects. They've just kind of moved in a different direction. And if I want to share my content with you, then that means sharing those other things and including a little bit more lifestyle content, because that's also what I really enjoy watching on YouTube. So I hope you like it as well. But as the name says, there will be books, there will be strings, and there will be all the other things, including art, sketchbooks, travel, and lifestyle, and of course my cats. Videos are going to have a lot more variety, and I hope a lot of inspiration for you as I go through my week, sharing the different art projects I'm working on or different crafts depending on the season. So no matter what type of hobby you have, I hope you find something you enjoy in watching my channel. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe, because next week I will have both an art store and a bookstore haul video for you all. So I hope you're having a great week wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.